Today I fucked up probably sleeping outside because I waited for a girl who ghosted me. I live in Germany and I am in love with a girl across the country and I was 4 times over at her place already. On Wednesday I got a message from her that she needs me in her life and that she can't without me. She wrote this after we didn't write probably since Monday. Yeah. The fool who I am drove 5 hours with the train and arrived at 3 p.m. I even wrote her a letter beforehand in which I wrote how much I love her and I need her in my life as well. I wrote there that I want to meet her at the park as well. The letter was 6 pages long. Yeah, after I arrived at her place I see no lights on. I placed the letter in her letterbox and tried to write her, but then I see I was blocked everywhere. WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, even in League of Legends and Steam. Then I wrote her an email I never used before to write her. From 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. I didn't get an answer and I asked my sister to write her. Yeah, she got blocked as well. Then I waited until 8 p.m. No train drives back to my place anymore and I don't know anyone here. Now I'm sitting in the cold since 4 p.m. and I think I might be here the next 8 hours as well. I am a fool. Too long didn't read. I drove to a girl who now ghosted me everywhere and I will probably sleeping outside today. No, you are not. You just got screwed in a manner different than you were expecting. I'm seriously amazed at the people who thought Op was wrong in this. No one likes getting ghosted and I would want at least an answer on why it happened. Could I live without it? Probably, but it would fuck me up mentally for a little. Sorry for you, bruh/. Anybody else think she was seeing 2 people and the confession of love was for the other guy? So she then blocks Op because she accidentally sent it to him. I see people jumping to blame Op, but her behavior is also confusing. I'd be curious for an update if Op finds out what her thought process was. I mean, she'd blocked him, huh? Even before she even read the letter, right? I'm wondering if she felt like she made a mistake and felt too bad to retract what she said. Or maybe she got freaked out by something Op said. I mean, blocking someone like that isn't normal after you've just told someone you can't do without them. Stay safe tonight, Op. I imagine this sucks after a 5-hour train ride probably spent imagining happy times ahead. And please let us know if you find out what was happening here. So I saw Op's comment history. There's not a ton of info there, but my hypothesis is that this girl has been confused about her feelings for Op and started doubting herself after she confessed her feelings. Didn't feel ready to meet up or start a relationship after all. Shut Op out because she felt awkward/guilty/panicked and needed time to reconsider. Total speculation. Blocked on League. This man is down bad. Today I fucked up. I looked at my boss's LinkedIn 8 times and they noticed. Today I effed up by looking at my boss's LinkedIn profile 8 times. I did not know LinkedIn showed you who viewed your profile or how many times. The reason I was looking is because the position they're in is one I strive to be in. So, I was looking at all my co-workers' profiles to see their education levels, experience, and other job-related qualifications in comparison to management's education, experience, and other job-related qualifications. I was seeing if I should look at taking a master's or anything else to help boost me career-wise. I know it sounds stalkerish, but as my boss has a job I strive to get in the future, I want to look at their education, experience, and others to see if there's any area I need to focus on. The worst part is my boss noticed that I did this and blocked me from looking. I feel very weird and I'm worried I could report it to HR or worse, let go. I honestly did not know LinkedIn showed you this information. I'm not sure in what I should do now. I work tomorrow, 16-hour shift, and my boss will be working at the same time. I'm not sure what to do if they ask to speak to me about the situation. As I previously stated, I had no malicious intentions. I was just looking to compare education and experience to the positions of my coworkers. Also, the information was all public and out on the internet, so I mean it's free for anyone to view. Help! TL Doctor. My boss blocked me on LinkedIn after noticing I viewed their profile 8 times. Of all the reasons people stalk their bosses on LinkedIn, this is probably the most valid. Don't sweat it. If they bring it up, tell them the truth. They might even give you some inside pointers. Tip: you can make your profile private. They can't see who viewed their profile, only that it was viewed. Conversely, you can't see who's viewing yours. Just tell your boss the truth. It's a completely valid reason. I just feel really worried about it. I could be overreacting though. Him blocking you is way weirder than you looking at his profile too many times. LinkedIn doesn't show how many times someone views their profile. It just shows when you did on the last time, like 8 hours ago. Also, your boss is weird for blocking and making you work a 16-hour shift. I work in healthcare and we are short-staffed due to COVID. I'm working 16 hours most Fridays now because other people are working up the days I'm in school. The energy your post is giving off is making me nervous through the phone. You are absolutely overthinking this. Take a step back and realistically think about this. What harm is there in clocking in and telling your boss first thing tomorrow? Hi, I just wanted to let you know I was looking at your LinkedIn account. Actually, I was looking at everyone's to see their education and what experience they had to earn the job they're in. I really look up to you and strive to be in a similar position one day. I'm saying this because I know LinkedIn users are notified about who sees their page. Just wanted to clear some things up just in case you notice. They might bring it up and laugh it off, or they'll be like, "I get what you're talking about but thank you," and probably unblock you on their own time. Those are the only two scenarios I can think will realistically happen. If you make it awkward, it will be awkward. Simple as that. So put your chin up, take a deep breath, and become the leader you're trying to be. You got this. Smile. Today I fucked up by clapping during a funeral. Time for a funny story. That time I accidentally clapped at funeral. I have Asperger's syndrome, which means I suck at social interactions and I have no sense of social cues and what to do. This can lead to problems. Now my mom's boyfriend's dad died around a year ago. He knew it was coming. It was a sad time for him, but he took it like a champ. Now we have the funeral, and I'm sitting up front with him, my mom, brother, sister, and his 2 twin daughters. There's people speaking and all, typical funeral. At the end of the first speech, I clap. Just a silent single clap, but then because after that one I realize, oh fuck, why isn't anyone else clapping? I turn to my mom and her boyfriend, and they are in tears, trying to hold back laughter. It was quite the funny scene. Nobody else noticed them, but they heard that single clap. I talked to them afterwards, and when they heard, they told me that they went like, a fuck, we didn't tell JMac 857 not to clap during a funeral. At the end, during my mom's boyfriend's darkest time, I made him laugh, and I managed to ease the atmosphere through me being an idiot and not knowing better. Too long didn't read. I clapped after a person did a speech at a funeral and it brightened the mood. Edit: thanks for the amazing responses and awards. So happy everyone enjoyed this story, smiley face. Not quite a fuck up. If you made a morning person laugh, I hope you get better. The memories we share are so valuable. Glad I could bring some laughter, smile. If it makes you feel any better, I did the same single clap at my grandfather's funeral sitting behind his widow. One of his good friends gave a lovely eulogy, and apparently I was on autopilot. My dad and sister almost peed themselves laughing. I was happy my awkward, embarrassing moment brought a little levity in an otherwise painfully serious ceremony. Great write-up. For the record, I don't have any social problems usually. I have a problem not clapping at a funeral too. It's almost too ingrained thing to do after a speech of any kind. I typically have to remind myself before the service starts. I've also run into it at Orthodox church wedding services. I was stunned, as I had never been to a wedding whether the audience didn't react to the finale, but I have discovered that it's better to check it first. So true. I just clapped without thinking, out of sheer reflex, lol. It was too ingrained into me, I completely ignored the context. Did make for a great memory, tbh. Sounds like you didn't FU at all. Laughing at a time like that can be a huge stress relief. It was FU because you're not supposed to clap at a funeral, smiley face. Oh shit, lol. Glad you can share. Great story.